This week's tip is on maintaining your older horse, reining horse, really any age, and kind of like what to do with them once they get up to age. Like this guy, this is Yankee here, big league Yankee. He's 21 years old. I think his lifetime earnings in NRHA is like over 70,000. He's won a bunch. He's lived in England. He's lived all over the place. Done a ton of big things, helped a lot of people learn how to ride. And he been my son's horse, and he rode him a little bit, and then we kind of had some issues with some soundness. And I think one thing, you kind of tend, when you get to thinking about that age, you think, oh, he's got to be done. There's nothing left to do, turn him out. And I don't know that necessarily that's the case, because we've really played around with him, with old Yankee, a lot. We kind of were showing him, and then he started having some issues, some laminitis issues, and it took a while to get his shoeing right. And you can see he's pretty sound too. But anyway, what I'm getting at is to be patient and trying to get it figured out, and don't be in a hurry. Like this guy a couple years ago, he was having laminitis trouble. We played around with his shoeing. The vet worked on him quite a bit, and honestly, I was thinking that he wasn't going to be able to be ridden anymore. But we were able to adjust his diet. He's not as heavy as what I like to see, how you see a lot of my horses, but for him at his age, he needs less weight on those joints, and it seems to work real well for him. And then this guy, he lives on Previcox, or Equiox every day, a little low-grade anti-inflammatory. We give him Legend Adequan on a regular basis to keep him maintained, and we've kind of figured out that if we do that and ride him like maybe once or twice a week, he gets out on the walker. It's kind of like us. As you get older, you don't need as much, and your body just can't handle as much. Go ahead and lope him, Gabby. But what we're doing now, why I brought him out, is his next job, he's going to teach another kid, going to get him started in reining. He's going to do the short stirrups in August. So we've kind of got to start getting him in a little better shape. It's a short pattern, but I still want to have him in good condition for it. And my thing with the older horses, this horse is, Gabby was talking about something about his lead change, which in the short stirrups he doesn't need to do. But I think at this age, don't worry about little detail stuff. Don't worry about training. Just keep him in condition. I do think, trying to be smart. I'm not going to go take this horse out trail riding right now. He never lived a life of trail riding, so I'm not going to start doing it now. Keep him in the closed condition. We tried turning him out, and he did not like it. He just went nuts. We tried with other horses, with Les, and yes, we could have kept him out there and tried to make him get over it, but given his history with laminitis, it felt like we'd be risking maybe him getting hurt. So he's going to live in the stall the rest of his life. That's what he's used to. We turn him out at times. But the big thing, like I say, this is a great example too for older reining horses. Say, oh, reining horses don't last long. Yeah, right. Here's one right here that is going along just fine. We probably lost, I don't know, probably a year's worth of riding, messing around with him soundness-wise, but it was totally worth it, because now look at him. He's going around, and I really think it's great for him. I mean, look how, content he is going around. These horses got to have a use, and so backing him down in the short stirrups, I think it's going to be, it's going to be great for that kid that he's going to teach to ride. Gabby, go ahead and bring him out here and let's spin him. So I just want you to, just want to take a minute and show you that, if maintained properly, and sometimes it takes a little while to figure it out. It's not like you're going to just get it, dialed in right away. You can take these older horses and still, get a lot of good use out of them. Like I said, this guy's so broke. He's gonna get a young kid involved. Realistically, he's probably only going to show him a handful of times, and then he'll be ready to move on to something else. Okay, that's good. Then go the other way. But if you're smart about it, these guys can last a long time, and I think it's really good for them. Okay, that's enough. Like for instance, right there, that horse could spin a lot faster than that. But at his age, just think of it, it's just great that he's out there. It's like when you see like somebody that's out, 80, 85, and they're out exercising and whatnot. Yeah, they're not running as fast as they were when they were 20, but just the fact that they're out is awesome, because we know what the alternative could be. He could be in really bad shape, crippled up and whatnot, and he's not. And so the point of this is that try to find some sort of routine to get your horse in. Like I said, with him, he's on a little low-grade anti-inflammatory, and we keep his weight down so he doesn't get to, he doesn't get to eat as rich a diet as he used to. So just because it's a little less stressful on his joints, that with some shoeing, and he's able to go around and be, be dang sure be usable, and we just don't ride him very hard. Then, you know, I've got Gabby on him. She doesn't weigh as much. Just trying to do little things to you know, try to keep Yankee in the game. He's 21 years old, and have some patience. Work with your vet. Don't be afraid to spend a little money on some medication to keep him going. Don't be afraid to not work on maneuvers. Just keep him happy, and just be, you know, sometimes just be happy that you're riding them. You know, they don't have to be perfect, especially when they get to that age. Those days are gone. Now let's just, you know, let's go out. He's a great show horse. Let him go out. Yeah, he's gonna maybe cheat in a couple spots here and there, but you know what? That's not the end of the world. I'd rather that than try to go overboard and I'm gonna train him like he's a 3-year-old. Then you start having issues with those older horses. They get nervous, they get worried, they start getting sore. And when they get sore, it's just like people. That's when they start to go downhill. So that's my tip, and also kind of my statement that reining horses can go for quite a while. Yeah, there's nothing like jumping on an old, broke reining horse. I mean, you could probably sit on him backwards. You get Gabby's game for everything. And the old horses are great for this too. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. Please give us a follow on YouTube, Instagram, all your comments, questions. I love them. Check out my gold medal formula. There's a 7-day free trial there where if you liked these little tips like this, we go into tremendous amount of detail on things A to Z as far as training horses go, showing horses go. So love for you to check that out, and we'll see you next time.
Looking to step your game up? Perfect. All you have to do is go to mattmillsreining.com. It's only $24.95 a month, so sign up today, because the key to success is knowing.